Hey guys, Doug from Pinetree Line Outdoors, and I'm here in the backcountry. I'm out of breath. Lots of snow up here. Just felt after, the hustle and bustle of the holiday season, needed to really get out in the woods and get away from everything. It's peace and tranquility, and surrounded by these beautiful trees, pine trees, with all that snow on them. Just absolutely gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. Just here to relax and enjoy the solitude. And to let you know that, hey, it's okay to want to get out in the woods and want to just spend some time by yourself and want to just regroup as a person. And some people do this in different ways. Some people do it through artwork, listening to music, watching movies, walking. Some people, like myself, like to get out in the woods, just kind of be at one with nature. That might sound a little bit corny to some. But if you're watching this channel, you understand how beautiful nature is and how good it feels to be out here and invigorating, and the nice fresh air and just the sounds of the woods. Thanks to my buddy Craig for sending me some fat wood along with this awesome ferro rod and striker. Today I'm going to use a little bit of fat wood. I'm going to also use a little bit of cotton matting with Vaseline on it. I'm not trying to bushcraft this trip. All I'm trying to do is get a fire going and make a nice cup of coffee. Alright guys, I don't profess to be a bushcraft guy. I enjoy bushcraft, admire those that do bushcraft and the amazing things they do. I enjoy being out in the bush, but when I want to start a fire in the winter, and in this kind of forest, it's all spruce and pine. You're not finding birch bark to make the fire go a little bit better, and things just don't burn as well in the winter time. So what I did is, of course, I started the fire with cotton ball and Vaseline, which you can get at the dollar store, and I've also used these discs. And what these discs are is a facial cleansing pad and a wax. I just bought a candle at the dollar store, melted it down, and dipped the facial cleansers in the wax. I've done these for 3 or 4 years now. They're fantastic. They keep a fire going, especially in the winter time where things aren't going to burn as well. So it just provides 5 to 10 minutes of extra flame, which will heat up your wood and just get that fire going nice and crisp. So that you can use it, and that's what we've done here. So I'll just add another one, and they just help to keep the fire going. Usually after it gets going and you keep adding wood, you won't need to use them, but they're nice to have. It's great for your get home bag or something, safety kit in your car as well. It's a good idea to have these, so consider making them. Again, it's cheap. Vaseline and cotton, very cheap. if you're out in the woods and you don't consider yourself a bush person because you're using this kind of stuff, I would disagree. I mean, anything you can do to make life easier. It's already difficult when you're trekking through the woods in the deep snow, and it's cold out, and you're dealing with all kinds of Mother Nature's elements. I think anything you can do to make things or life a little bit easier, you should do it. It's not a lot of extra weight. You got a great flame going here, and now this little twig stove is actually running pretty good. So I just wanted to share that with you. That's my tip of the day, my pro tip of the day. Lots of stuff you can do to enjoy the outdoors, make life a little easier for you. All right, guys, here we go. Sweet taste of coffee in the woods. Nothing better. Twig stove worked great. Just had to get it going using the wax-covered discs. I mean, that just works. So if you want something that works, again, no one's watching you out in the woods. No one's gonna claim you're not, you know, a bush person or someone who loves the outdoors if you're using you know, cotton balls and Vaseline to start a fire, or using a, you know, wax covered disc to keep a fire going until you can get some wood in there and get those twigs dried out or what have you. And if people are accusing you of being anything but someone that loves the outdoors, then whatever, who cares. 2020 is going to be a great year. Lots of stuff coming up on the channel, more adventures, you know, lots of camping and stuff like that. Just having a good time. Hopefully show you some stuff that you haven't seen before, and really some cool locations, as you know, as we've done all this time. Once again, when I'm out here and reflecting on my hobby here, I'm thankful you guys are along for the ride, and for those of you who've taken the time to subscribe, I really appreciate that. And anybody that watches, I mean, I really appreciate that as well. I never thought that, you know, I'd have that many people that would care to watch my videos, and I think it's fantastic, and I really appreciate it. And when I started this thing in 2017, I thought, you know, if we get 100 subscribers and a few people watching, I'd be extremely happy. And as it turned out, it's done a lot better than that, and I hope for better as we go along here. And you know, I'm just enjoying sharing my experiences out in the great outdoors with all of you. And I appreciate very much your support. And that's about it from beautiful Northern Ontario, in the heart of the woods here. And I encourage you to check out our Facebook page, Pinetree Land Outdoors. We are on Twitter and on Instagram as well. Got some cool pictures on Instagram usually. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. See you in the next one.